Why do people treat each other so badly? Have you ever looked around and wondered, why do people treat each other so badly? Why does it seem like from the beginning of time, some people take while others build? Some people steal, manipulate, or destroy, while others work hard, help others, and try to make life better. If you've ever felt that tension, you're not imagining it. It's real, it's ancient. And today, we're going to break it down in a way that finally makes sense. Welcome back to the Want To Project, where we explore the emotional mechanics behind human behavior, so you can understand people, lead better, and live with more intention. There are two kinds of humans walking around this planet. The first group is driven by fear, scarcity, ego, and survival. They take, they manipulate. They want what other people have, but they don't want to do the work to earn it. They want your belongings, your relationships, your attention, your status, your power, your peace. Not because they need it, but because they don't know how to create it for themselves. The second group is driven by purpose, contribution, and connection. They build, they help, they work hard. They create value instead of stealing it. These are the people who make the world better, even when the world doesn't always treat them the same way. Let's break down the takers, because understanding them protects you from them. 1. Scarcity wiring. Some people live in a mental world where there's never enough. Not enough love, not enough attention, there's not enough success, not enough safety. So they take before someone takes from them. 2. Identity built on comparison. If someone doesn't know who they are, they measure themselves by what they can take from others. Your success feels like their failure. Your happiness feels like their threat. 3. Emotional immaturity. Some adults never grew up emotionally. They have adult bodies, adult jobs, adult responsibilities, but the emotional regulation of a child. They react, lash out, they blame, they take. For learned behavior, if someone grew up watching manipulation get rewarded, they repeat it. If they grew up watching empathy get punished, they avoid it. People don't rise to the level of their potential, they fall to the level of their training. 5. Fear of insignificance. Some people feel so small inside that the only way they know to feel big is to make someone else feel smaller. Now, let's talk about the builders, the helpers, the leaders, the ones who work hard and lift others up. 1. Internal security. When you're grounded inside yourself, you don't need to take from anyone. You create, you contribute, you collaborate. 2. Purpose-driven identity. Builders define themselves by what they give, not what they take. They think in impact, legacy, contribution, meaning. 3. Emotional intelligence. Empathy isn't weakness, it's emotional strength. It takes far more power to regulate yourself than to dominate someone else. 4. Abundance mindset. Builders believe there's enough for everyone. If I help you rise, I rise too. This mindset changes everything. 5. Legacy thinking. Some people think in days, some think in decades. Builders think in generations. They're not here to take. They're here to leave something behind. Here's the truth most people never say out loud. People who take are operating from fear. People who build are operating from purpose. And the world needs more people who choose purpose. If you're watching this channel, you're probably one of the builders, one of the helpers, one of the people who wants to understand human behavior so you can lead better, love better, and live better. And that's exactly why the Want To Project exists, to help you understand the emotional mechanics behind why people do what they do. So you can stop taking things personally, start leading with clarity, and protect your peace. If this episode hit home for you, make sure you subscribe, like, and share it with someone who needs it. And if you're ready to go deeper into emotional intelligence, leadership, and human behavior, check out the link in the description. Remember, you can't control how people treat you, but you can control how you understand it and how you respond. I'm Jim Rutherford, and this is the Want To Project.